you're going to be able to see these, is you're going to hear my reaction. This is spectacular. Anybody who likes Royal Mint era coins, these are absolutely just phenomenal. As howlers go, they are quite spectacular. But you can see on the screen, you're going to have to go over to Cobra Stacker's channel to see these coins. So he's got one there, and it is absolutely, as errors goes, this one's spectacular.
Hey guys, welcome to the Cobra's Den. Now today is an extremely special day for me with a massive unboxing. And you might be wondering why the Britannias are there. Well, I'll go into that in a moment. But first, I've got a massive apology to make to Creative Precious Metals. If you watch his Whiskey Wednesday number 10 unboxing, I sent him a little something and told him there was something else in there as well, and then forgot to pack the something else, which I've had to post out now. So that's an apology to Creative Precious Metals. But anyway, Britannias. I have an unboxing which is very special. Now the Britannias this year were already very special, and that was because we had 3 different types of Britannias, not including the cipher. And we had, as you can see here, the King Charles crowned, and we also had the King Charles uncrowned, which is the way we're going to see him a lot more now. But what we also had in 2023, even though we lost our Queen in 2022, was the Queen's 2023. Now, this was released because the Royal Mint had already started pressing these in 2022. And from what I have learnt, that usually when a monarchy changes, you will get an overlap. In some cases, what they do is they will totally remove the old monarch from all the coinage. They'll get it all back in over a period of time, but you'll get a little overlap. But in other cases, they will let them run concurrently, and that is going to happen with our coins out there now. They will run concurrently, which means you will have a lot of the Queen's coins out there for another 40-50 years. They won't produce anymore, but whatever's out there is out there. I say 40-50 years, but then CBDCs is another thing, but that's beside the point. Now what that does mean is that with the Queen's 2023 coin, Britannia coin, we would have had a lot lower mintage than what we would have for a normal mintage year of a Britannia. And the reason for that is they only minted them for about 4 months, maybe a little bit more. But we won't get those figures for at least another 6 to 8 years. So on a normal bullion coin, the actual release of a mintage of a year comes out 4 to 6 years later. Now on a coronation coin or a jubilee coin, which is bullion, you will actually get a release of the mintage figures maybe 2 years after the actual release of the coin. So coronation coins 2 years, normal bullion coins like the Queen's one there, 2023 Britannia, 6 to 8 years, but it will be a lower mintage. So we're not saying the premiums are going to be massive over it, but you may get a slight premium because there are less of them out there. But what is so special about what I have got today? Well, this is really something to see. Are you ready? Now guys, this is the unboxing of all unboxings for me. I can't emphasize how excited I am about this. So are you ready? Let's take a look. Okay, so I've opened up the box and I have 4 packages like that. So I'm going to open these one at a time and show you what we have. Now look, as I said before, I started as a stacker and I made big claims that I was a stacker. I am now officially a collector. And the reason why is this. This, guys, is a 2023 Queen Elizabeth II obverse mint error. This one is an MS 65 rotated die, and I have got it graded, and I honestly cannot tell you how excited I am about this. Now let me quickly explain to you before I show you the rest what this means exactly. So because it's a bullion coin, it's called MS, which is mint state. You have PF and MS. PF is a proof coin, and you always and the ranges run from 0 to 70 on MS or PF. And as I say, the bullions will always be MS, mint state. So to get a 70 in a bullion is possible, but very rare, for the simple reason that when they make the bullion coins, they shoot out of a thing, they shoot into other chutes, they clank on top of each other, come out from a tube into hoppers, then they're put into tubes, they can clank around in there, and so you get little scratches or little errors, and therefore that is what gives you your number. So to have a 65 in this is actually very good. Now, this is a rotation error, which means, as we look at it, and then spin it around, the Queen's head is at a 90-degree rotation, which it shouldn't be. Let me give you an example. Here is the same coin from that run, 2023 bullion coin with a Queen's head, and as you spin it round, the Britannia is in the same position as the Queen. Right? But let's have a look at this one again. There it is, and the Queen's head is at a 90-degree rotation. That is a massive error by the Royal Mint. Now, it was Backyard Bullion who actually was sent these by someone out there who actually opened up his and found that that was the case. He passed them over to Backyard Bullion. I think off the top of my head he had maybe 18, something like that, 18, maybe 20. I might be wrong about that figure. He passed them on, and Backyard Bullion went to the Royal Mint with the coins and had a chat with them, and they confirmed that it was a legitimate error. How did this happen? Well, the dies, as they pressed them, one was rotated at 90 degrees, and therefore we got the rotation error. This is not common. Well, you do get errors, don't get me wrong, it's common that you can get errors, but from what we know, there are only 35 of these that have come to light, which is a very low number. Now, some of them have gone out to other people. I managed to get 4 of them. But then things got even more exciting. I spoke to Gold Digger Dave, and if you do not know who Gold Digger Dave is, you must visit his YouTube channel. He is the Don of all Dons, as far as I know, in getting coins graded from the UK. He sends them over to America. He'll give them any treatments if they need treatments, and he is really thorough with what he does, and communication is absolutely amazing with him. But you'll have videos on his channel which show you how the grading works, how the cleaning works, if it needs cleaning, and so on and so forth. So, Gold Digger Dave, got to check him out. So, let's open the number 2 coin and see if there was how that came back with the grading. And here's number 2. Now, something was a bit different with this one, and this, when he phoned me up, hang on, let me move these so that's alright. So this came up an MS66, which is even better, considering again that a 70 is the maximum you can get. But here's the special thing with this one. there wasn't just one error with this, there was a second error. And as you can see there, we have rotated dies, which is the normal error for this coin, 90-degree rotated die error, and obverse struck through. And Gold Digger Dave phoned me up and he said, look, this is what's happened. This is even more special because you have two errors on this coin. Well, I had to get him to explain what that meant because I have no idea. These are the first graded coins I have got. We'll have a look at this. So the Queen's head on the other side again, 90-degree rotation. But have a look just in front of her nose or her mouth. Can you see that dot? That is where a slight bit of debris might get on the die, and it is struck straight down and makes a mark like that. But this is not a scratch or anything like that. I really want to focus. There we go. That's a bit better. It is a proper error, and it is regarded as a proper error. But to have two errors on a coin is absolutely phenomenal. So I was over the moon. So there you go. That's the second one. 2023, Great Britain, Kiwi 2, obverse, mint error, MS66, so even better, rotated dies, obverse, struck through. So what I'll do, I'll put these up. I'm going to put that one that way round. And I'll put this that way round. So it gives you an idea very clearly of what the errors are. So that's 2 out of the 4 I have. Let's open up number 3. And here we go with number 3. Now this one came in at a 65, but it again has the double error. Rotated dies, obverse, struck through. So the normal, there's your Britannia, turn round, 90-degree, and then again, exactly the same place in front of the mouth, we have that spot. So that's either where a coin is slightly tilted or where a bit of debris has come in, and as it strikes through the coin. I am so chuffed. Not only 1, but 2 double error coins. And for a collector, that is apparently absolutely massive. And of course, it's Gold Digger Dave who knows his stuff. And as I say, if you watch his videos, you really will understand how much he knows. So I'll put that actually over there for a simple reason. Those are the 2 with the obverse struck through, as well as the 90-degree rotation. And we have one more. Sorry, one moment. Just taking it out. And here we go. The 4th one. And that again came back as a 66. So I'm really, really pleased with the grading for bullion coins. And it's a single error of a rotated die. So again, the Britannia 2023. And on the reverse, the 90-degree. And if you notice again, look at the Queen in front of her mouth there. There is no second error. No struck through. So guys, I mean, what can I say? I have never graded coins before. I'm now very confident to grade coins if I want to do that. I have some amazing proof coins, which I may do some. And the real good thing is that Gold Digger Dave will talk you through the process if you're a new customer to him of what grading is. He's very honest. He will tell you what the chances are of grading a coin, what the realistic things are, the time span, the price. He'll tell you everything up front. And if you've never graded a coin, he will spend the time to really go through it. And I phoned him up on several occasions, just wanting information, just trying to understand what I'm dealing with here. And he never flinched. He never sort of made me feel like, oh, why is this geezer phoning me up all the time? Why is he giving me grief? What an amazing guy. And this is the result. We asked for the actual picture of the Queen on it, so you can ask for special labels to really bring it out, rather than just being a normal NGC label, which is probably a bit plain. And I think these are phenomenal. So here's the question. What am I going to do with them? Oh, well, I honestly don't know. I think 100% one of them I will keep, and that will be the higher grade double error coin. And there's a real possibility I'll keep a second coin, and then I may sell the other two. Will I sell them straight away? I don't know. If someone shows a real interest and is willing to pay the right price, these weren't cheap for me to get and to get graded, then yes, I would probably be prepared to let it go. Or I'll hold on to them for a while and just see what happens. Even if I held on to them for 6 years and then we got the mintage figures and they were low, I don't know. It's a real hard question. But what an amazing coin, or 4 coins. And as I say, as far as we know so far, there has only been 35, maybe 40, Backyard Bullion could confirm that with me, which have come out like this. And I know of one other person who has graded 2 others, because I helped him do that with Gold Digger Dave. So there are 6 graded, as far as I know. So that to me, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. So there you go, guys. I was extremely excited to make this video. I'm over the moon, absolutely chuffed. And that is why I was so excited. Tell me what you think below. Tell me whether you'd be excited to have something like that. Would you grade them? Wouldn't you grade them? Do you know or understand about grading? And please, guys, as I say, go over to Gold Digger Dave and check him out. It's a really amazing subject. Anyway, that's it from me. That's Cobra Stacker signing out of the Cobra's Den.